Those who like it, like it. Those who don't, hope they find what they're looking for. Oh, thanks to God, we back up. Woof. Okay, we back on YouTube and Facebook. I apologize. We just had a little technical difficulty, but we back. You said my favorite person on the show is Mrs. Nail. I don't know what I think about Nail yet. I think I like her personality for reality TV. I think I could have dealt without Nail on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I would love to see Nail and her family on a separate show. I think they have the personality for it. When it comes to Kimmy, I do feel like Kimmy plays both sides. And I understand that, hey, Shawnee, I do understand that Kimmy in this situation is supposed to play the mediator, the middle person. Yeah, it was. To God be the glory, okay, for all he has done. Hey, Savannah, there's so much going on in all these shows, child. There's a lot going on. Yes, I'm back, child. We had to work it out. But I think it's hard for me with Kimmy because I do feel like Kimmy could take a stronger stance than she does sometimes. And I think if I was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Kimmy would frustrate me as a friend. I don't like friends that I feel like can't ever pick a side and that's always trying to play the middle. Because at some point, I want you to be my friend and stand 10 toes down for me. So for me, I really wish she was bolder. I do. That's my thoughts. Welcome back, you guys. Make sure you show our moderators some love too. And Miss Gamble, I thank you guys for being here to moderate today. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it really would aggravate me. And you know what, Barbie? That's a great point. She may be a people pleaser, but let me tell you what, you're going to have to get off the fence someday. You can only play the fence for so long. At some point, you're going to pick a side. You do. At some point, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to stand on something. Even if it's for yourself. I literally feel like Kimmy could do a better job standing up for herself. Because if y'all notice, they dealing with some mouth mavericks in the men. That's what I call them. Men that they're very slick with their words, I call them mouth mavericks. And then them Scott men is some mouth mavericks. So when Tisha started giving Marceau the business, I was proud of her because he's a mouth maverick. Give him a dose of his own medicine. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't be married to neither one of them. I'm lying. I ain't equipped. I don't have the capacity. That by the time I got done cussing Marceau and Maurice up and down, baby, they done put me out. Because I don't do well with mouth mavericks. I can't, don't try to wordsmith me. Call a thing a thing. And you know they probably ran amok in college. I was friends with a lot of men like them. Because they slick. And if somebody happened to go back, and the thing is, well, I wouldn't want her, baby. Don't even. I could care less. Hey, innocent instigator. Child, it's a lot of misogyny on these shows. Let me tell you, it's a lot of misogyny on these shows. And they tell you exactly where they stand in the way in which they speak to and treat their wives. A mess. So, I think Kimmy's cool. I really liked her. I liked her when I didn't, and I have nothing against her. I think Kimmy's fine. I've met her in real life. She seems chill. Even Maurice, I met them all, y'all. They seem cool. Seriously. My thing is on the show. They portrayed Kimmy as weak, as in they portrayed Tisha as weak. I don't know what that is in real life. I don't know them in real life. But I just feel like Kimmy plays the fence way too much for me, and that would frustrate me. And I just was like, ugh. So, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if Mel felt like she had someone that would ride for her 10 toes down on that show, she would have had no need to bring Shanita on the show. I met Kimmy at the expo. I mean, see, y'all done rubbed off on me. I didn't mean to say that. At the expo. Hey, Jacqueline. Lord. So what was that, last year? Last March? Last March I met her. Y'all don't never mind me. Liked her first, but she's changed. I think she's trying to show support for the Scots. Well, it's her family. Oh, okay. Abu Dhabi. Hafatia. It's just, you know. Oh, thank you so much, Carolina girl. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I do feel like it's interesting. You see how people change over time. And my hope is that people will maintain or be a little true to who they are. Like, don't let this show change you so much that you're unrecognizable. And it's hard for the audience to connect with that, I believe. You know, Mel and Martel are the only two people I have not met in person. I've chatted with Mel in the DM. I've never met Martel. He probably wouldn't want to meet me anyway because I talk crazy when it comes to him. And I'm okay with that because I am very anti cheaters and their concubines. I'm sure there are people like, oh my gosh, he's a great person. The way he continues to flaunt his concubine, I can't deal. You said either way, I remember this show was about real estate. It changed real quick. That's funny. Um, Innocent instigator. I have spoke to this before. They weren't even gonna tell me his behind was there. They were gonna ambush me. Monique called and warned me that he was gonna be there, which is wild. And I literally was actively pursuing a restraining order against that man. So I told them, don't play with me. You better have some security in there because I think he's crazy. Oh, she's a concubine. Said, well, he needs a dose of you, child. Did you make the song up on the spot or did you have a plan? Oh, girl, no, I made that up. That song was made up. Just felt right. You know, something like your spirit hits you and you just sang what's on your heart. Thank you, Dargette. You just sang what's on your heart. You said that song still lives rent free. That's so funny. But yeah, I mean, y'all probably, yeah, you allowed to talk about Bell Collective on here because, baby, y'all, I have an interview coming for, oh my gosh. So let's pause. Shameless, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell y'all, I have an interview coming that I'm going to post. And oh my God, we did not get into to get in. Let me tell you, I interviewed a bomb boss lady, and I do mean she is a 7-figure earner. But baby, what I did not know is that she was on Bell Collective. And what she had to share with me about some of these people on the Bell Collectives not having the coinage that they claim to have and not returning merchandise that they had borrowed. And I do mean luxury merchandise that they had borrowed. I said, what's going on in the collective? I done tried to tell y'all a lot of these people that be on these shows claiming to have money ain't got no money like that. It's not Akeisha. Akeisha them got money. And y'all should know this because Willie played in the NFL. Baby, I didn't even ask for it. I had to call my friend. I said, girl, this is why my cast, hey Zane, this is why my cast, I promise you, this is why my cast did not like me, but got on everything I love. Y'all, information just finds me. Not that I ever asked for it and I never dig for it. It just comes to me. I'm like a magnet for truth. The truth comes out and the truth will find me. So, anywho, over the course of the time that I've been doing reality TV, the truth makes its way. But this is another situation. And I just had to sit there and listen. My mouth was wide open. I said, girl, I know you lying. So it's a lot of fakery and foolishness. A lot of fakery and foolishness. These people don't have what y'all think they have. And it be staged, rented, borrowed. Baby, something borrowed and something used. I was like, what? Girl. A sin and a shame. So a lot of y'all slip be showing. And then when people start digging and finding out stuff, this is why I'm a huge baby spill your own tea. Spill your own tea. You got to. Because thirsty. This is, let me tell you, because you can't play this mess on Bravo. You can't. You can't play this mess on Bravo. Y'all know why a lot of people from some of these shows can't cross over to a Bravo show? Because Bravo don't play about checking your assets. You can't pretend to have money on Bravo like that. Maybe back in the beginning days, but a lot of them people was renting houses, renting cars. Honey, they check your bottom line. And if you ain't willing to take out some loans to fund your lifestyle, or even if you pretending to have a lifestyle, yeah, you do have to sign an NDA. So this be the stuff I'm talking about. It ain't nothing. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with being regular, Miss Ann. I agree with you. It ain't nothing wrong with being regular, but they want y'all to believe they so rich. And I told y'all this is why a lot of people don't fool with Love and Marriage DC, because they said, we know y'all in real life. Y'all not about to play in our face. Baby, I sat with two different real estate moguls, honey. They was going in about some of the people on our show. I said, Lord. It's hard to play in the face of people that know you. I've always been who I am. Somebody tried to tell me, Winter, you rent your townhouse. Did I ever say I did? Baby, my rent is $2,500 a month. Rent. My mortgage for the house that I sold was $4,800 a month. As a newly divorced single woman that's now paying all my bills, I would much rather pay $2,500 versus $48. You do the math. So you're not hurting my feelings to tell everybody I rent. How many single people can really afford $2,500 in rent? I would say that I'm doing well. It's smart not to pay that kind of money. If I'm gonna save myself $2,300, it kind of just, the math needs to math. Yep, Bethany showed her early beginning. Sure did. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. So I'm like, you trying to, when are you rent? Tell how much my rent is. Did you figure that out? I don't get no child support and alimony. That ended. That ended. Baby, that's the only thing that makes me want to hunt that old ninja down. Because he ended my alimony. Bastard. Nothing like losing a check over a ninja. Don't do it, ladies. Learn from me. Don't do it. You said, what are your thoughts on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Continue to talk about Mel and Martel. They need to find something else to do. They need to find something else to talk about. I love you too, phlebotomist. You know I'm honest. Especially when the check is checking. Baby messed up my fun money. That check was my fun money. Baby, if I want to drag him for nothing else, I want to drag him for giving up my fun money. Because I had a good salary. I am doing it on my own, Kim. Been doing it on my own for, Lord, a long time. 7 years now, 6 years, 8 years, I don't know. Well, I had fun money clear up until 2020 when I married that old goat. And then once you get married, your alimony ends. Woo. Sabra, I'ma hold my peace on that. Great question. I'ma hold my peace. But you can read the room. Y'all know, first of all, a lot of y'all reality TV star watchers, y'all know how to read the room. Y'all know. Y'all know. You said, and why Mel be getting mad at these? Hold on. Let me go back. These chicks, especially if her and Mel. I don't know that Mel be getting mad. I think So Gucci and JJ, honestly, Saber, she ain't got no man no more. And where are you? Um, y'all tell me to hush. Let me get back on this So Gucci. I actually think So Gucci bears a lot of responsibility. I'm holding my mute. I think So Gucci bears a lot of responsibility. No, Carmen is not married. That man is back in New York. They have been broken up for quite some time since honestly, I think since before the summer. But why you? That's not what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. This is not what we're talking about. Anyway. I think So Gucci bears a lot of responsibility in the way that JJ has handled his kids. It's perfectly fine that you like her. I have nothing against that. Because I think as a wife, when you're marrying into a blended family, you have a responsibility. Hey, Tisa Talks, you have a responsibility to hold your husband accountable. And you not going to your grandchild's baby shower, it's no excuse for that. As his wife, I would be like, boy, we going. That's your child. That's your grandchild. How do you fix that later on? How? Like, I just don't agree with that. No, he don't want peace because JJ is still butthurt. He's a man that still has his butt up on his back. So I don't agree with it. I really think that she could have done a better job mediating. You know? I don't know. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. I said this on Twitter. I really don't know the direction of Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore. I want JJ to do a lot. The fact that we see that ponytail running away from his face and it sits back on his head, I have a lot of questions. I do. It's when men don't know when to let go of hair, that bothers me. If my man was still trying to hold on to his hair, but he's got a toilet bowl center, sir, cut that off. Cut that off. His hair irritates me. His hair irritates me so bad. Faith, I couldn't tell you, baby. You said I feel differently with JJ. Hold on, let me go back up. Said I feel differently with JJ. I just don't think he has to communicate with Selena now that their kids are grown. Now I do agree. Now when your kids get grown, your relationship definitely changes. But he could actually do better than what he's doing. Nobody said you got to be looking at her in her face. But some things you got to do for the sake of your kids. It's not my show anymore, Stephanie, baby. I couldn't tell you. Don't know what those people have going on. Oh, thank you, Sabra. I appreciate that. You said, I remember it was said by Selena, JJ is very controlling, and we've seen proof on screen. He ain't a lot of these men are controlling. I'll be wondering where they get them from. Is that all they got, Jackson? Is controlling men? It's like they go to a boot camp. I think Cliff can be disrespectful to Latrice too. I do. Thank you, Stephanie. Baby, I'm confused. Baby, I'm confused what they see in JJ as well. Baby, it's a lot I just could not get through. Between that ponytail sitting, baby, in the back of the top of his crown, I couldn't deal with him without laughing. And don't he got like a little rat tail or something too? It just is a lot happening. And then I don't ever understand what he's saying. I literally can't. I need a translator to listen to a lot of these men on Bell Collective. I told them, I think I tweeted once, y'all, please start giving us some closed captions. You said JJ got coins? How? What does he do? You said misogynistic men as a part of the formula. You said sometimes when a man has a sense of humor and he cares for a woman, that makes him makes up for him looking crazy. Does he? Oh, thank you, Sashi. You said Cliff is good for business, and business is only good for a coin. Speak your piece. You said JJ doesn't want his ex and his next being cordial. I can't stand a man that'll put women up against each other. It's somebody trying to hide from the new one. I'm telling you now, every man that tried to keep me from an ex, I promise you that ex got the truth on him. I don't believe in it. Just because you're the ex and I'm the next, we don't got to hate each other. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Mika. I don't have to hate you because you're the ex, and you don't have to hate me because I'm the next. I think that is so, y'all stop doing it. You don't have to hate people's exes and next. It's horrible grammar. Y'all know what I mean, though, right? Now, Miss Ann, Aunt Natty, good morning. Good to see you. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Layla. You said all of these types of shows have to have women in conflict. Real or fake? Baby, you ain't lying. I hate it so much. Y'all know how draining it is to go to work arguing every day? Arguing over nonsense. It's ridiculous. Oh, he in construction. A stucco company. Anything closely related to construction, like they make money. But I don't think I could love his money more than I could love that ponytail. That ponytail would detract me. Thank you, y'all. That ponytail is distracting. Oh my gosh. Let me quit acting silly. Exes and necks can get along. Yes, they can. You said, what are y'all thoughts on Akeisha and So Gucci leaving? I think it was planned. I think people are tired of being made a fool out of for the sake of reality TV and nickels. I done tried to tell y'all the check wasn't checking. And everybody swore up and down I was a hater and I was just mad. And oh my gosh, Winter is ratting out the company and bad mouthing the company. Honey, if you want to keep collecting them pennies so you can get 2 seconds of E-list fame, so be it. You like it, I love it. Me and Ashley are just fine. Honestly, we were supposed to have a brunch on Sunday and we canceled it because of the fake snow report. So we're getting together soon. Said there's a pot for every ponytail lid. You know what? Baby, there's a lid for every wide hip wonder too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like because I didn't want hips, don't nobody want hips. Some of y'all like hips. That's your prerogative. Some of y'all like old men. That's y'all prerogative. I'll never date another old man as long as I live, honey. And I mean it. Get your uncles and your grandpappies out my DMs. It's never gonna happen. Hey, Tania. Absolutely not. Some of y'all love a wide hip wonder. I say go right ahead. I just can't do it. I have my limitations. Thank you, Sabre. I'm just not gonna be able to do it. So, honey, if you like a ponytailed lid, to each his own. I love you too. Is your name Love? I love that. Hi, Dorsey. Look at it. Look at the Lord. I'm frozen alive because I've been over here talking too much. No, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. My ex-husband scamming. You said when? Hold on, put your comment up here. Winter, did you see the clip of Mel and Martel at the Fletcher's vow renewal? Did you see how he was looking at her? I know Martel got to be sick as a dog. I know he got to be sick as a dog that he lost Mel. No man want to live. No man wants to live knowing he messed that up and he lost his family. I think all the stuff and the chaos that we see from Martel is because he knows he messed up. I'm in a loving relationship, Dorsey. I'm good. Been in a loving relationship for almost 2 years now. I'm fine. I just be on here talking. Speaking my truth. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Hey, Colton. But not I don't want no man who's no Barbara ain't got nothing. You say I don't want no man whose hips is wider than mine. I just have an issue with men with childbirth and hips, and I know y'all can't do nothing about the hips you was dealt, but I just can't do it. It just I can't. That's not I'm not attracted to that. And I had a hard time. I got childbirthing hips. I got wide hips. But I just don't want it on my I don't want my man to have wide hips, you know. And I was fair back in the day. I did give people chances, but Sabra. You said I need to see a baby. I just not gonna be able to do it. You said Nartel, not Nartel. Did it to himself. Mel gave that cheating ninja 5 years to let them womanizing ways go. That's baby. Let me tell you what. I'm saying cheaters can't change. They can. But in my experience, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I tell everybody, baby, I stayed 8 years longer than I should have with the children's father. When we was married for 15 years. And I'm telling you now, he got 8 more years than he should have. Ninja never quit cheating. And I tried. Despite having kids outside our marriage, I really tried. But that thing almost took me out. And you're not about to stress me out and kill me. I got 4 kids to raise. So I had to go. Oh my gosh. All the tea in China, I wish you all the best at your dental appointment. Yes, make sure you guys are liking the live. We got 223 people on the live. If you're on TikTok, we got 39, 40 people now. Make sure you give those hearts. Make sure you like the live. Share the live. Share the video. But don't leave here without a like. But yeah, I don't know why we're continuing to hold on to the Mel and Martel saga. It really tells me that they do not believe this show can survive without talking about it. That's what I think. Yeah, my hair is growing. It is. That's what I think. I think that they believe that if Mel and Martel's saga is not woven into this mess somehow, they do not believe that this show can carry on. Mrs. Reed, you don't feel it can? You may be right. You may be right. Sabre, yes, it does, baby. Sure does. Do you think of adding a mixture of singles to the cast would balance the show out? No, I think that's 2 different shows. I think that's 2 different shows, unfortunately, too. It's a great question, but I do think I'm actually going to put your question up there. You said I heard Melody not coming back and her and Carlos King are not speaking. So we dropped off. So somebody mentioned that they felt like Akeisha and Soguchi leaving were staged. I can tell you for certain that Akeisha left on her own accord because oh, thank you so much. Speak your piece. I appreciate that. They already have singles, but it's by default. I think when you say should they add singles to the show, they didn't intentionally add singles to the show. Everyone that starts these shows for the Love and Marriage Huntsville or Love and Marriage franchise, they are married. Even myself, I ended up single, but I didn't start single. I started married, just like Destiny started married. I don't think you can control how people's lives evolve and change, but the start should be married couples. But if you're going to move into primarily bringing in singles, then I think that's a different show, right? So that's my only challenge with that. All that to say, Aikisha left on her own accord, y'all, because there's a lot of mess that goes on. I think people are wanting to find a reason outside of what she stated. And it's not true. When you are in the midst of a cast who lies, it gets old. When you have a lot to lose in real life, dealing with people who are cutthroat and thirsty, you ain't about to stay for that. You don't pay me enough to deal with fakery and foolishness that will hurt real things that I have going on in real life. So she left. I think So Gucci left because who would have been her ally? Excuse me. That was not a good interview for Latrice. I really wish she hadn't done it. I've been trying to tell y'all these people need media training. Because a publicist would have told her, this is not the time to do interviews. And if you're not going to be 1,000% with the people, and I felt like giving you the real tea, Scotty by Nature, y'all, they asked great questions. I feel like there was one other person interviewing, and I don't want to leave them out. If you guys can remind me of who else was in the interview asking questions, remind me. But I do feel like they asked solid questions. It kind of felt like she beat around the bush a bit. And I don't ever think that is a good idea when you have people that are literally when you have people that are literally trying to get to the bottom of something. They have real questions. Hey, Josiah's World. Thank you. So shout out to Josiah giving you the real tea and Scotty by Nature. They asked solid questions. They just weren't answered. And y'all know I love Latrice, but it wasn't a good look. It wasn't. I can be honest. It wasn't a good look. She would have been better off not doing the interview, I think. Sometimes it's just best to let people assume and think what they want to think versus doing an interview that will actually alter the way people think about you. I think her fan base has taken a real hit because of this. Hey, Southern Girl, Florida. Hey, Cool Cat. Cool Cat, we talked about that earlier. You have to go back and review. Now, let me tell if y'all go back and watch some of me and Ashley's live we did together, Ashley does that mess too. And I told her, girl, turn that phone off. I can't stand here and dinging while I'm interviewing, child. I had told her something, girl, turn that phone off. Put that phone on silent. So that dinging wore me out. And I think it's disrespectful. If people are taking time to interview you, you need to silence and mute everything. I don't even like when the kids be running through the house. I'll be like, shh. That's like somebody sitting there constantly ringing a doorbell while you on a interview. I just think it's rude. We need you in production. Baby, I would shake it up if I was in production. I would shake it up. Don't come on this show if you're not willing to be honest. Then let me find out you over here lying. We never saw him like that, Candace. I'm telling you the God honest truth. Me and Ashley talked about this. This is the truth. We didn't see him like that. I don't think he's He's not as involved in the shows like y'all think. He just runs the company. Hey, review hour. Maybe Daily Peach. Hey, Elisa. Devonna, you say she took no accountability. Her story didn't match what we saw in the rest. She was just lying. Y'all think she was lying? I just think she didn't answer nothing. I can't say but honey, y'all tore her up on Twitter. But y'all already know who my least favorite person on there. I think she is in bed with the powers that be. And I think that Letitia is threatened by Latrice. And I firmly believe that people feel like if they can't beat them, join them. And I think she joined cahoots with Latrice because being against her is not good. Have no clue, Jacqueline. I don't trust Letitia as far as I can throw her. I literally think she's in bed with production, meaning that she's willing to do the dirty work. It's always one or two. Hey, Lori Bell. I don't know why they're back to doing them. I don't. I just think she's a mess stirrer. I'm sure she does, but at the end of the day, I think Latrice has yet to find her power. And I think she needs to understand, hey Inez, that honestly, she don't need Letitia to be team Latrice. I think Letitia is intimidated by Latrice. And I think if there's one person that could take Letitia's spot as the head honcho, it would be Latrice. And I think Letitia knows that. Because Latrice is actually capable of being the star of Bell Collective. Who said, let me go back up. Daily Peach, I was smirking because it was foolishness. Because 2 seconds before that, we were fine. You said not no more. Diva D, why you say that? Child, I care about Glenn. She like carrying that man. Glenn don't look like he's held a job in 3 decades. But running women. I know a slick ninja when I see one. I stand on it. Y'all know. Y'all know good well how I feel about Glenn. I'll always stand on it. I think he's been caught multiple times. When I call him a slick ninja, that's just what he is. Slick. Greasy. Oily. Slimy. But I think she's well aware. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Yeah, you do, Brittany. Yeah, you do. I don't trust Glenn as far as I can throw him. And I can't throw him very far, honey. I want better for her. And don't let we taking it. Y'all remember how I told y'all I didn't like some of the wigs on Bell Collective. And it's not that I'm trying to come for their wigs. It's just that, in my opinion, if you got money, the least you could do is lay these wigs right, right? So y'all know I've been watching Young, Famous, and African. I thought the wigs was bad on Bell Collective. They got a new winner. Baby, them wigs on Young, Famous, and African is so diabolical. I mean, I was like, y'all don't care to hide the glue at all, huh? Y'all just gonna slap these wigs on no matter what. Y'all, the way them wigs and this glue was, I mean, I don't understand. Annie's wig was so terrible one scene. I said, if y'all don't snatch, now why y'all let her film? Why y'all let her film with that wig like that? A mess. Oh, hey, Scotty by Nature. Just thank you for joining. You said on behalf of myself and my co-hosts and brothers, we appreciate the love. Oh, no problem. I personally hated our interview, but we appreciate you hated it. I think y'all did the best y'all could. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. Y'all did the best y'all could with what y'all was given. She didn't give very much. But y'all asked some legitimate questions that I feel like we, the audience, wanted to know. But baby, that was like y'all was in a root canal, and the root was yet holding on. Y'all kept trying to do the root canal, extract the cavity. It wasn't happening. So y'all did the best y'all could. Y'all, I really thank you for joining. I love y'all's commentary. Y'all make sure y'all go over and give Scotty by Nature some love. I'm sure a lot of y'all already follow him. Giving the real tea and Josiah, they did do a good job, but child, you can only do what you can do. I'm hollering those wigs got black women in a chokehold. Listen, I am not against the good wig. Now I don't wear them. I don't like wigs. Corey has tried to convert me with to no avail. You will never lay another wig on his head. I don't have anything against wigs. I do understand the convenience. My issue is when they are not plucked well nor laid well. And the Bible says, he comes to make all of our crooked paths straight. And for the life of me, y'all cannot lay these wigs in a straight line to save y'all's life. So I am utterly confused when I see the wigs laid on the hairline in the way that they are laid. It's diabolical. And then I literally think they have this skin bleaching thing in Africa where a lot of women bleach their skin. Listen, my beautiful brown chocolate drops. Your skin is beautiful. Oil that beautiful brown ebony skin up and quit lightening your skin tone. You look like Beetlejuice. Somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to let y'all know what's happening and what you do not look pretty. You do not look cute. You look like Beetlejuice's twin. It's scary. Stop. Some of y'all have the most, sometimes I wish my skin was more chocolatey, Baby, I would be cocoa buttered, oiled up. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing with some beautiful browns. Oh, my God. Wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. And y'all want to sit here and bleach it? I don't get it. I don't understand. Do I need to do a public service announcement for some of y'all beautiful brown ebony skin holders? because the Beetlejuice is not it. It's not. So imagine bleaching your skin. Now you can't color match your foundation. You can't. Hey, brown skin girl. Now you can't color match your foundation. So then you want to go slap these wigs on. Now we see all your glue. Your glue is all shriveled up. So God only knows how long this glue been standing in the need of prayer, hanging on for dear life. It's terrible. You look a mess, and you ain't got no real friends in your life. Yeah, they look ashy. I don't understand why they bleach their skin over there. It bothers me. Who told you you were ugly? Who? You're not ugly. Y'all got the Kim Kardashians of the world. I mean, burning their skin to be darker. And y'all have beautiful cocoa brown butter skin. Y'all want to go bleaching. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand. I don't get it. My Kayla, she's a beautiful, she has a nice brown skin tone. Beautiful skin. I said, baby, you better. I taught my babies not to wear a bunch of makeup. So Kayla, she doesn't wear foundation. If you ever see my baby girl or my oldest girl, and I'm teaching my young one that too, you don't need a bunch of makeup. Makes your skin look old. You wear too much makeup too young, you're going to regret that when you get older. People say, when are you look so young? My parents wouldn't let us wear makeup growing up. And the only time I could wear it is when I did pageants. Other than that, we had to take it off. So I grew up being taught not to wear a bunch of makeup. So I teach my girls, don't wear a bunch of makeup. Your skin is fine. Take care of your skin. Some of y'all want to put a bunch of makeup on, you're ruining your ducts. Every girl I went to school with that graduated with me, if they wore a bunch of makeup, baby, they look 10 to 20 years older than me right now. People say, oh, Winter, you look so young because I'll wear a bunch of makeup. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. But I maybe I need to start a campaign because yeah, this skin bleaching is out of hand. But baby, these wigs is out of hand too. These wigs are out of hand. I don't know what's happening and where we decided that was okay. But the way these, whew, I just be too tired to put on a full face beat. It's a lot of work. So when I got to go out and step out, I'll do what I can do. But other than that, child, you going to get this bare face. I'll put some oil on it. Make sure I ain't looking dry. That's about it. Y'all have been on here running my mouth too long. Yeah, you could be chocolate. I love, in the wintertime, my skin kind of fade out a bit. But I love the summertime. I get a nice little tan. You can't tell me, y'all can't tell me nothing when I'm tanned, honey. Yeah, makeup is okay if you take care of your skin, but see, that be the thing. A lot of people actually don't need makeup. They just need to have better skincare. And if you love makeup, to each his own. Feel free. Not against it. But a lot of times, half of makeup wearing has to do with good skincare. A lot of people don't need it. They don't. But I didn't ran my mouth. I've been on here for a long time. I'm not against wigs if they are laid right. Please hear me loud and clear. Thank you, Peas, Mommy. Hear me loud and clear. I'm not against wigs. If you are a wig wearer, feel free. Wear every wig you want. I just don't like when them wigs are not laid right. You're not going to sit here and tell me that your forehead is here. Why is your wig here? Why? Tell me why. Why? Why is your wig back there? I have questions. There's no need for that. No need. That's all I'm saying. Lay them right. Why in the world can you not find your hairline? If the wig, your hairline is here, that's where your wig should be. Maybe slightly below, because you don't want to take your edges out with the glue. But there's no way you can tell me that your wig is here, that your hairline is here. It's not. And it's definitely not back there. Zane, I am demanding answers because y'all, this is the thing. I'm not against wigs. I just want to know why you guys are doing this. If you're going to wear them, just lay them right. Just lay them. Lay them well. I'll never, baby, the way that Karen's wig was laid in that video, I will never forget. I can't forget it. I can't unsee it. So if you're going to wear them, make sure they're laid. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Hey, brunch bestie. Well, saints of God, I have talked enough. I have been on here for almost 2 hours. Despite some technical difficulties, we made it. All right, saints, I have so many things coming up, pre-recorded videos. I'm actually going to post a pre-recorded video on either tomorrow or Friday. I haven't decided which day, but you guys will get a notification. It'll be a live premiere. I have a special interview for Winter Womanland Media coming up. I will start running the promos for that in about a week or two. I'll be back to talk to y'all. We didn't even get to Real Housewives Potomac. Me, I'm coming for your butt. We got to talk about Real Housewives Potomac. Because I don't like this bait and switch that she's trying to pull on Gordon. I feel like both of them playing in our face. And I'll explain what I mean. I said it on Twitter. And I stand on it. But we're going to get to it. Y'all have a blessed, great, and glorious day. Thank you, Toot and Miss Gamble, for moderating for me. Yes, if you are interested in booking your professional session with me, Toot just dropped the link. There's also a link in the description. You are able to book either an 80-minute session with me, or you can book 2 80-minute sessions with me. And let's get you prepared with a great strategy for the upcoming year. January is a great time to do that. I know a lot of people say, girl, I gotta wait till I get my taxes, or wait till we get close to taxes. Here we are. It's a new year. It's a great time to invest in yourself. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Make sure you like and share the video. Make sure you subscribe if you are not a subscriber to Winter Womanland. Again, thank you guys for joining me on TikTok. You guys are great. Thank you guys for allowing me just to be me. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.